Hi, that was a good start. I was muted for a bit there. How are we doing, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope we're all doing wonderful today. God, it's been a while since I've done a Sunday stream. Oh, Kakos, hello, how are you? Yeah, hope we're all doing good. Hope we're all doing good. We are doing something a little bit crazy today. I am going to be attempting an actual passenger jet flight in Flight Sim. Bing bong. I'm too lazy to do that, Kakos. Alright, we have a bit of setup to do. Oh, I had to pay insurance, that's fun. I've been down to 0 money. I do have flight set on this company, right? Oh, maybe you don't anymore. I thought there was something I could do to set it so the crew would fly it, but no, never mind. Okay, so we do still have lots of helicopter missions to come back to. That's good. I say lots, not actually that many, is it? We're going to South Korea. RKPC to RKSI, is that what they did? Continental flight of 1 hour over South Korea. FKL 6115. We are departing from RKSI. No, that's destination is RKSI. We're departing from Jeju, which is RKPC. Departure time is 1806. Is that local time? This time should be entered in Zulu UTC. So that's just 1736. It's pushing it back. It's now 1807. I feel like this is showing me local time, right? When I click manage flight plan. Okay, hold on. What's the time in South Korea? Korea time to London time. Six PM would be 9 AM, so we need to put this at 9:07. Okay, sorry, it's a lot of boring setup, but it'll be worth it, I promise. Aircraft type. Boeing 737 MAX. Okay, I need to go back to flight plan. Departure runway 7. Arrival runway 34 right. I don't think I have to worry about any of this, right? How do I set the route to go in the game though? Because this is doing something different. IPDA 4K. Can I change that to KM12E? That would help. Approach procedure. What if I do this and do this in here instead? Okay, it's just adding in extra points along the way, I guess. That's fine. How do I get this in the game? If I save flight plan, Save new plan. Select flight plan. Upload PLN file. No, it's not that. Copy link. Ah, wait, import. Load from web. Ah, oh my god, amazing. Okay, so I can do that. Then it's got runway 7, arriving 34 right. It's got my missed approach. Okay. We might be nearly good to go. Let's generate flight. My flight plan is set up. We're going to be flying all the way across South Korea from south to north. Airtime 57 minutes. Okay. Accept mission. The airline is Fly Korea. Does that exist in real life? Is that real? Do they have a real call sign? Commander, hello! No, just linked me to Korean Air. I guess that's the actual airline. I hope you're doing good, Commander. Good to see you. Okay, here we are. Oh, I forgot. I was meant to turn AI traffic off. Because air traffic control is gonna add those in for me. How do I do that again? I think it's just in graphics, isn't it? Hang on, let me see how I set this up. Okay, disable. So I need to disable traffic in game. Parked aircraft quantity is off. Airport traffic quantity off. Then in online, I need to go airport traffic type off. Multiplayer, I can't turn off, but I think it's off. Air traffic in Korea, I leave on. Okay. Then we click fly.
Beyond ATC connected.
This is our plane. It's pretty nice, isn't it? It says Aero Mexico on it, which is interesting, but I'm sure that's fine. Can I reach the door? I don't think this is the normal way a pilot gets in, I'm gonna be honest.
Good evening, everyone. Let's make this flight to Seoul/Incheon a great experience.
I think my air traffic control thing has crashed. Maybe because I wasn't in the plane.
Captain, it's Min Song from the cabin crew. Passengers ready for boarding, Captain. Waiting on your okay.
I think I was meant to turn these voices off, but maybe we'll leave them on. Okay, let's let the passengers
Beyond
board.
ATC connected.
Jeju ground. Boeing_N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing_N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. The jetway is going to be connected.
Oh, here it comes! Look at this!
Jeju ground. Boeing_N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. Could you please send the baggage?
Boeing_N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. Baggage is on the way.
Okay, I kind of want to get. Oh look, here come the passengers. Look at them go. Is there like a checklist on here somewhere I can use? There's my charts. Oh, my air traffic control add-on thinks I'm an Airbus. Wait, maybe it's in the plane bit. Aircraft. Checklists. I'm more worried about the takeoff bit. How do I scroll on this? I don't know if I can.
Jeju ground. Boeing underscore N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. Could you
What's
please
this?
send a
It says
catering truck?
Boeing something. I can't quite hear it.
Boeing underscore N Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, 6115. The catering truck is on the road.
Airbus 6115, radio check.
Airbus 6115, reading you loud and clear.
Luggage loading now complete.
Where are we going again? Twitching high, you're just in time. I'm still waiting. The passengers are coming on. Look at them go. Airbus 6115 requesting IFR clearance to Seoul Incheon. Okay, maybe I don't need to do that.
Jeju ground, Airbus 6115. IFR clearance is not available at this time. Contact tower when at runway hold point.
Well, the game wants me to do it.
Jeju ground. Boeing underscore N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Incheon.
Boeing underscore N Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, 6115. Is cleared to Incheon Airport via the IPDA underscore N 4 kilo departure, runway 7. Climb via SID, maintain flight level 230. Departure frequency is 119.225. Squawk 0202.
I don't know what any of that means.
Cleared to Incheon via the IPDA underscore N 4 kilo departure, runway 7. Climb via SID, maintain flight level 230. Departure frequency is 119.225. Squawk 0202. Boeing underscore N Foxtrot Kilo Lima 6115.
Where is the
Boeing
transponder
underscore
on
N
this?
Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, 6115. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.675
Oh, it's here. Okay.
when ready to taxi. Good day.
Boarding complete, Captain.
The transponder's already on 0202. That's okay. I'm going to assume the SID is in the flight plan because I've settled that up before we started. I've got my flight plan here.
Captain, we are at 50% of fuel.
Okay, I mean that's fine. Now the funny thing is, I've done something wrong because the air traffic control app I'm using thinks I'm an Airbus. So we don't get confused, I am going to turn the in-game air traffic control voices off, so I know which one I actually have to follow. But it does mean we won't hear the first officer, which is a little bit annoying. Airbus 6115, request push and start. Are there any other planes here? Oh, there are.
Airbus 6115, Jeju ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Airbus 6115. Where are we starting from? We're at Jeju Airport, which is in the south of South Korea, and we're flying to Incheon, which is in the north. The north of South Korea. Okay, we're cleared to start engines. For some reason, my plane says Aero Mexico on it. But the AI planes, in theory, should all be the correct livery. But it's eerily quiet, isn't it? There's some other planes in my way. Put our parking brake back on. Airbus 6115, request taxi to runway.
Airbus 6115, runway 25, taxi via Bravo. Hold short runway 31.
The game's going to take me to runway 7. Taxi to runway 25 via Bravo, hold short runway 31, Airbus 6115.
Jeju Air 133, gate 2 for taxi via Alpha, Bravo.
게이트 4 바이어 엘퍼 브라보 저조 에어 133.
Airbus 6115, request departure runway change to runway 7. They'll say no, but it's worth a try.
Airbus 6115, unable runway change due to traffic.
Now it's a question of which one do I follow. I guess we follow the arrows on the ground. Actually, maybe I can change it in my flight plan to say... runway 25. Will that change anything in the game? Probably not. Have we started up? Can I like... How do I start moving? I'm sure that's fine. I think I've had too much thrust. Okay, sounds like the engines are starting to fire up now. There we go. Okay, you just have to give them a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seats. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. I haven't heard that before. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen mask will drop down from above your seats. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are travelling with children, make sure your own mask is on before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slides. Now make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket. Airbus 6115 waiting to cross runway 31.
Airbus 6115, cross runway 31 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Cross runway 31 at Bravo, continue via Bravo Alpha, Airbus 6115.
JUAF 513, ramp 35 taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 31.
램프 트리 5 바이어 엘퍼 홀드 슈어트 런웨이 트리 1 저조 에어 513
Airbus 6115, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Airbus 6115.
All aircraft be advised, information whiskey now current, QNH 1022.
Should I actually hold? Maybe I should. No age twitching. You did miss the safety demonstration. Air traffic control has told me to hold for traffic. I don't see any, but we're listening to them. I think I've actually rolled too far forwards because traffic is probably going to cross here. I'm on a taxiway still, but
China Eastern 5027, gate 21 taxi via Alpha, Bravo.
Gate 21 via Alpha, Bravo, China Eastern 5027.
it might be that plane because this is where it's a bit confusing because in game I'm following the in-game air traffic control, but listening to the actual air traffic control I should be following. Send button, maybe that's broken it. Okay, that's fine. Got run over by an Airbus. when I first tested this out, I spawned on a runway at Heathrow, and picked a runway, and
Korean Air 1177 Heavy, welcome to Jeju. No suitable gates for your aircraft exist at this airport. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
That's not to me, is it? Taxi at pilot's discretion, Airbus 6115. It wants me to reply to that. Okay. There might be a bug, but it just says taxi at pilot's discretion, so I'm gonna go for it. Do I need some like extra lights or something? It looks quite dark. Oh, I'm speeding apparently. Have I mentioned I've kind of completely forgotten how to do any of this? Yeah, I spawned at Heathrow and I accidentally chose the departure runway instead of the takeoff runway. No, the arrival runway instead of the departure runway to spawn in on. So I'm like trying to get it to change runway, and it wants me to taxi across like a million taxiways because I'm on the wrong side of the airport, and then it's like please hold for traffic, and then 787 lands in over my head. But it was kind of a cool view. Airbus 6115, wind check, please.
Wind 315 at 13, gusts 27.
Okay. LNAV mode and VNAV mode. I'm trying to remember where the autopilot button was. Is that LNAV mode? This is a very long taxiway. Ah, taxiway. There we go. I found it. I'm guessing I probably shouldn't be touching most of these. Yeah, landing lights we'll probably need later. Anti-collision lights. Ah, here we go, here's the rest of them. Logo light. Are we sure I can't go a little bit faster than this? Probably just feels slow because it's a big plane, right? I don't know if this is giving me another hold short or it wants me to keep going. Oh no, I am just like on top of it. How are you meant to tell whether I'm in the box or not? Airbus 6115 holding short of runway 25.
Jeju ground, Airbus 6115, hold for traffic. We'll call you back when clear.
Hold for traffic, Airbus 6115.
Jeju ground, Airbus 6115, holding for traffic. Awaiting further instructions.
Have I missed the box? Is that the problem? Because I am slightly off center. I'm guessing I can't reverse.
T-way 727, gate 27 taxi via Alpha, Bravo.
J27 바이어 엘퍼, 브라보, TA727.
Okay, there we go. Airbus 6115 ready for departure.
Airbus 6115 hold short of 25 arriving traffic.
Hold position for traffic at Airbus 6115. The game thinks I'm ready to take off, but obviously the air traffic control doesn't want me to right now. so we'll be patient.
Airbus 6115, runway 25, line up and wait.
Oh. Runway 25, line up and wait, Airbus 6115.
T-way 851, exit left at Alpha.
엑시트 레프트 앳 엘퍼 TA851
It is runway 7, yeah. So the game and air traffic control disagreed with what runway I should take off from. I don't really know what to do about that.
저조 타워 커리언 에어 1619 ILS 줄로 런웨이 28
This is a career mission. So
Korean Air 1619, Jeju Tower, continue.
I'm just going to tell them I'm on runway 25,
커리언
even
에어
if I'm not.
1619
T-way 851, monitor ground 121.675. Bye-bye.
그라운드 121 데시멀 675 TA851
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Airbus 6115, Jeju Tower, wind 315 at 13, gusts 27, fly runway heading runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, Airbus 6115. Okay. How do I do this? Full power? Maybe not full power? Oh, toga. How do I do toga again? Engage toga mode. It says in A. I'm just going to ignore the beeping.
Korean Air 1619, wind 315 at 13, gusts 27, runway 25, cleared to land.
We got quite close to the end of the
런웨이
runway
25
there.
클리어드 트렌드 커리언 에어 1619
Jeju departure, this is Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, Jeju departure identified. Clear direct PC 832. Resume the Comet 1 Whiskey. Climb to flight level 170.
Clear direct Papa Charlie 832. Resume Cami 1 Whiskey. Climb to flight level 170. Airbus 6115. Okay. Am I missing anything? I've retracted the gear. We're climbing steadily. Flaps are up. Taxi light off. Oh yeah, good point. Where was that again? My flight plan... Okay, I need to work out the flight plan stuff. The flight plan was expecting me to take off from runway 25. Let's make sure we're still going up, because we want to get... 7. Flight level 170 means 17,000 feet, right? Yeah. So how do I set up autopilot? If we adjust this to be 17,000 feet.
China Eastern 748, Incheon Control. Expect to emit 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect to emit 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, China Eastern 748.
Incheon Control, this is Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, say altitude.
Oh, yeah. Airbus 6115, altitude 9,900 feet, climbing to 17,000.
Shanghai Air 830, Incheon Control. Expect to emit 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect to emit 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, Shanghai Air 830.
Airbus 6115, reset transponder. Squawk 3742.
Trim's going crazy. Trim. Squawk 3742, Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, Incheon Control radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 170.
Continue climb to flight level 170, Airbus 6115. Okay, I have also turned the wrong way on my... So to hit my waypoints, we're just going to do a little bit of a circle here.
Incheon Control, Airspring 6574, flight level 300.
Airspring 6574, Incheon Control radar contact. Airbus 6115, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to Flight level 350, Airbus 6115. Okay, do I try and do autopilot? So I've got, what button do I click? Approach mode, no. LNAV. Oh, we want altitude hold, okay. That doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm also meant to be climbing to like 35,000 feet now. AP master on. Okay, that's why I need 5. Where's AP master? Let's disengage autopilot. It's got to be around here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, let's not press that again. VNAV mode? No. Level change mode? Core selector. A flight director? Okay. Not all the way over here, is it? Why is it highlighting stuff for me now? I don't know. Oh wait, hang on. VNAV mode is on.
Dynasty 186, inch on control. Expect Cavox tree, runway tree, 6 left.
Expect Cavox tree, runway 36 left, Dynasty 186.
Dynasty 186, contact Gimhae approach 134.4.
Contact Gimhae approach 134.4, Dynasty 186.
Korean Air 1827, contact Gimhae approach 134.4. 컨택트 김해이 어프로치 134.4, Korean Air 1827. T-Way 975, contact Gimhae approach 134.4. 컨택트 김해이 어프로치 134.4, T975. Shanghai Air 830, inch on control, expect Dumet 01 Alpha, runway 34 right. Expect Dumet 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, Shanghai Air 830. Dynasty 186, Cavox tree, runway 36 left, report ready for descent.
Cavox tree, runway 36 left, ready for descent, Dynasty 186.
Dynasty 186, descent to 9,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
Oh, there's a vertical speed
Descent to
selected.
9,000 feet, Dynasty 186.
Why just that to... Ah, okay. Is that my level change? We're now going up steadily.
Airspring 6538, inch on control. Expect Dumet 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect Dumet
Now
01
going
Alpha,
down.
runway 34 right,
I don't
Airspring
think that
6538.
is on.
Inch on control. Air China 460, flight level 340. Air China for 60, Incheon control identified.
Probably pare back the throttle a little bit, right? Actually, no, because we're still going up.
Airspring 6574, Incheon control, expect you may 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect to meet 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, Airspring 6574.
Incheon control, China Eastern 6052, flight level 300.
China Eastern 6052, Incheon control, radar contact.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Today I'm assisted by my co-pilot, Hyun Jun Ha. Welcome aboard flight FKL 6115, inbound to Seoul, Incheon. We're currently cruising at an altitude of 23,000 feet at an airspeed of 250 knots. The time is 18:41. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. Please sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the flight. Can I turn like the seatbelt sign off? There should be a switch for that somewhere, right? I think our purser's talking to them now. I mean, actually, we are still climbing, so air traffic control will be at 35,000. But the game thinks I can cruise at 23,000, so... Once we get past this waypoint, it's a reasonably straight
Airspring 6538, Nume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Dumit 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, ready for descent, Airspring 6538.
Airspring 6538, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Airspring 6538.
China Southern 8106, Incheon control. Expect Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
I'm still trying to work out what to
01 Alpha, runway 34 right, China Southern 8106.
Select mode off. Why can't I turn any of these on?
Shanghai Air 830, Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, ready for descent. Shanghai Air 830.
Shanghai Air 830, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180. Shanghai Air 830.
I mean, at least we have the waypoints, so it's a bit of a pain flying, man. But I can do it.
6574, Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, ready for descent. Airspring 6574.
Airspring 6574, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180. Airspring 6574. 인천 컨트롤, 진에어 13, 코드 F턴은 플라이트 레벨 085.
Jeanette 13, Incheon control, good afternoon, identified. Continue descent to flight level 070.
Continue descent to flight level 070, 진에어 13.
Airspring 6538, contact Nanchang control 120.5, have a good afternoon.
Center on 120.5, Airspring 6538, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and get like lined up with the flight plan before I start fiddling around a bit more. We've now got 150 miles to our next waypoint, so I can stick. Where was course hold?
Asian 8736, Incheon control, expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left.
Hello Banslam, how are you? Good to see you.
Runway 32 left, Asian 8736. Airbus 8822, Incheon control, expect Gukdo 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Gukdo 2 Tango, runway 32 left, Air Busan 8822.
So course select we want at 30.
Incheon control, Air Junior 1582, flight level 340. Air Junior 1582, Incheon control identified.
I don't think I have the thrust to get up to 35,000 feet.
Center on 120.5.
I'm stalling out.
Airspring 6574. Have a good afternoon.
China Southern 8106, Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Jume 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, ready for descent.
China Southern 8106. China Southern 8106, descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180, China Southern 8106.
Airbus 6115, request altitude change to flight level 30. No, 300.
Airbus 6115, confirm new cruise altitude 3,000 feet.
Negative, flight level 300, Airbus 6115. Oh, I didn't listen after the negative. Airbus 6115, request flight level change, flight level 300.
Airbus 6115, enable your flight is to the north, and flight level 300 is an even-numbered flight level. Please pick an odd altitude.
Oh, they want to start in-flight service. Sure. Flight level 330, Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, roger, new cruise altitude flight level 330.
A complete beverage service, including a range of complimentary
Shanghai
beverages from
830,
fruit juices to
contact Nanchang Control
cocktails.
120.5.
Center on 120.5. Shanghai Air 830. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, now let's set this to 33,000. I want altitude hold. Push button does nothing. Okay.
Incheon Control, Air Junior 1582, flight level 340.
Dynasty 186, contact Gimei, approach 134.4.
Contact Ginty, approach 134.4, Dynasty 186.
Air Junior 1582, Incheon Control, identified.
It's a 737 MAX. Something is beeping at me.
Airbus 6115, you were assigned flight level 350. I show you at flight level 340. Climb to flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Airbus 6115. You told me I could change, but...
China Southern 8106, contact Nanchang Control 120.5. Center on 120.5, China Southern 8106.
It looks like we can reach 35,000 now. But we have to keep the engine power pretty high, or maybe I'll drop it again.
Finnair 79 Heavy, contact Daegu Control 128.175.
Center on 128.175, Finnair 79 Heavy.
There must be a button I'm missing somewhere, right? Oh. like switch on air traffic control?
You were assigned flight level
No,
350.
autopilot.
I show you at flight level 340. Climb to flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Airbus 6115. I've gone way over now. How do I get this to...
Airspring 6574, inch on control. Expect to make 01 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect to meet 01 Alpha, runway 34 right, Airspring 6574.
My controller is vibrating like mad, I don't know why.
Airbus an 822, inch on control. Expect Gupta 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Gupta 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Air Busan 822. Shandong 9008, contact Daegu control 128.175.
Contact Daegu control 128.175, Shandong 9008.
Airbus an 8822, Gupta 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Report ready for descent. Gupta 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Ready for descent. Air Busan 8822. Airbus an 8822, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1023. Descend to 8,000 feet, Air Busan 8822. Korean Air 1847, inch on control. Expect Nepal 2 Delta.
I'm not really
runway
sure what I'm missing here. I'm not
Expect
gonna lie.
Nepal 2 Delta. Runway 18. Korean Air 1847. Oh hey. 7984. Contact Nanchang Control 120.5. Bye bye. Contact Nanchang Control 120.5. Low high 7984. Have a good afternoon. Airbus 6115, you were assigned flight level 350. I show you at flight level 340. Climb to flight level 350.
They're getting angry at me now. Climb to flight level 350, Airbus 6115. It's just because whenever I look away, I start dropping.
All Nippon 980, contact Daegu Control 128.175. Have a good afternoon.
Center 1128.175, all Nippon 980.
Incheon Control, SNO A972. Through 8,600 feet to 1,000 feet. Asiana 8972, Incheon Control identified. Climb to flight level 230. Climb to flight level 230, SNO A972.
Yeah, I'm not sure the altitude hold is working
Philippine
either.
46, 8 heavy. Contact Seoul approach 119er, decimal
I'm pressing it,
75.
it's not doing anything.
Contact Seoul approach 119er, decimal 75. Philippine 468 heavy. T-Way 506. Contact Seoul approach 119er, decimal 75. Contact Seoul approach 119er, decimal 75. TA 506. Agena 366, Incheon Control, expect Gunner 3 Mike, runway 34 left. Expect Ganebu 3 Mike, runway 34 left, SNO 366. Korean Air 2, 105, contact Daegu Control 128.175.
I need to send auto follow on.
Control 128.175, Korean Air 2105, have a good afternoon. Jeju Air 1406, Incheon Control, expect Yecheon 2 Mike, runway 33 right.
Expect Yecheon 2 Mike, runway 33 right, Jeju Air 1406.
Air Junior 1625, contact Daegu Control 128.175. Center on 128.175, Air Junior 1625.
Incheon Control, Jeju Air 132, crossing 8200 feet to 1000 feet.
Okay, I turned auto follow on and now we're dropping like a stone, so...
Jeju Air 132, Incheon Control identified, climb to flight level 230.
Climb to flight level 230, Jeju Air 132.
Let's turn VNAV mode off.
Incheon Control, long air 8078.
Okay, now
flight level
altitude bonus.
340.
Okay.
Long air 8078, Incheon Control, radar contact. Eva 172,
still
Incheon
can't
Control,
turn
expect
L
Maxa 2,
nav on.
Mike, runway 34 left.
Expect Max 2 Mike, runway 34 left, Eva 172.
Airbusan 8822, contact Seoul approach 125.15.
Okay, I've dropped a bit too low, so I need to get
Contact
higher
Seoul
again.
approach 125.15. Air Busan 8822. Asiana 8736, Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left.
We're going to be there by the time I work this out.
Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Ready 40 center. Asiana 8736. Asiana 8736, descend to flight level 130.
Well,
Descend to flight level 130. Asiana 8736.
I'm probably going to go back to my helicopter business after this.
Abe Air 66, contact Daegu Control 128.175. Center on 128.175, Abe Air 66.
The rewards are so high when you have your own company that I'm being paid less for this than I would be a helicopter flight, so...
Korean Air 2105, contact Daegu Control 128.175, bye-bye.
I still have altitude hold mode on.
Contact to
Can I turn that off?
Control 128.175.
These buttons just
Korean
don't...
Air 2105.
I don't know what they're doing. Heading select mode.
Philippine 468 Heavy, contact Seoul approach 119.75.
Contact Seoul approach 119.75. Philippine 468 Heavy. Incheon Control, China Eastern 508. Good afternoon. Flight level 280.
China Eastern 5088, Incheon Control, identified.
Yeah, I probably should have done that earlier. I thought it... I remember it being a simple click button, but I guess when it's telling you which one to click, it's a bit easier.
Asiana 113. Contact Seoul approach 121.35.
It's not like something up here. I haven't even
Seoul
looked up
approach
here.
121.35. Asiana 113.
APU master.
Incheon Control, China Eastern 6052,
It
flight
wouldn't make
level
sense to have the
340.
top right. It would be. I mean, this panel here is the whole autopilot
China Eastern
panel.
6052, Incheon Control, radar contact.
Oh, I'm losing height again. Even though altitude mode is on, I am still
Airbus 6115,
losing
you were
height.
assigned flight level 350. I show you at flight level 314. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Airbus 6115. Is it because I never engaged Toga?
Airbus 6115, Incheon Control, expect Omen 2 Echo, runway 34 left.
Olm Echo to Echo, expect runway 34 left, Airbus 6115.
Airbus 172, Max 2 Mike, runway 34 left. Report ready for descent.
Max 2 Mike, runway 34 left, ready for descent, Viva 172.
Airbus 172, descend to flight level 320.
Descent to flight level 320, Viva 172.
I should probably start thinking about this.
Airbus 822, Gukdo 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Report ready for descent.
Now it's giving me a runway, right?
덕도 2 탱고, runway 32 left, ready for descent, Air Busan 822.
Airbus 822, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1023.
Descend to 8,000 feet, Air Busan 822.
Asiana 8736, contact Seoul approach 125.15. Contact Seoul approach 125.15. Asiana 8736. Jin Air 360, contact Seoul approach 121.35.
Contact Seoul approach 121.35, Jin Air 360.
Airbus 6115, ready for descent.
Airbus 6115, Omen 2 Echo, runway 34 left, descend to flight level 280.
Olm 2 Echo, runway 34 left, descend to flight level 280, Airbus 6115.
Air Juniao 1625, contact Daegu control 128.175. Bye-bye. Center on 128.175. Air Juniao 1625.
I'm going to adjust this just in case.
Incheon Control,
Does
Airspring
something.
6538. Good afternoon. Flight level 300.
Air, Spring 6538, Incheon Control, radar contact.
인천 컨트롤, 진 에어 654, 플라이 레벨 160.
Jin Air 654, Incheon Control, radar contact.
Let's level out at about 28,000. We've got a left turn coming up here.
T-Way 206, contact Seoul, approach 121.35.
Contact Seoul approach 121.35, TA206.
I am a little bit worried about the landing if the autopilot stuff isn't
Airbus
working.
an
That
822.
was the only
Contact
reason
Seoul
I was
approach
able to
125.15.
but I'm sure we'll be
approach
fine.
125.15 Air Busan A22
Ava 172. Contact Seoul approach 119.75.
Contact Seoul approach 119.75 Eva 172
Ava 172. Descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230. Viva 172.
Jeju Air 1406. Descend to flight level 270.
Descend to flight level 270. 저조 에어 1406.
Korean Air 1827. Contact Gimhae approach 134.4.
컨택트 김해의 어프로치 13 4 데시멀 4. 코리안 에어 1827.
Jin Air 654. Gukdo 2 Tango. Runway 32 left. Report ready for descent.
격도 2탱고 런웨이 32 레프트 레디 포 디센트 진 에어 654
Jin Air 654. Gimpo Airport landing runway 32 left.
김포 에어포트 랜딩 런웨이 32 레프트 진 에어 654
Airbus 6115. Contact Seoul approach 119.75.
Contact Seoul approach 119.75 Airbus 6115.
Air China 113. Contact Daegu control 128.175.
Center on 128 decimal 1.
Okay. Seoul approach, this is Airbus 6115, flight level 280. Right, of course.
Airbus 6115, Seoul approach. Good afternoon, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the impel transition.
I banked a bit too much there. There's too much going on. Landing runway 34 left, MPL transition, QNH 1023, Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, descend to flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Airbus 6115.
Philippine 468 heavy, contact Incheon Tower 118.8.
Contact tower 118.8. Philippine 468 heavy.
Ever 172 cleared direct impile. Cross impile at or above 7,000 feet cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Clear direct impale. Cross impale at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. Eva 172.
I've lost a purple line on the radar. I was meant to be aiming for. The airport's over there. Purple line's coming back, that's good. I'm just so far off course. Let's level back out.
Airbus 6115, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1023.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1023, Airbus 6115. Still sticking to my flight path here, but I feel like the flight path is expecting me to be on final approach at this point, and I'm very too high for that. Because it's like swinging me around 90 degrees here. Vibrating massively again, I don't know why. Am I stalling? Max aircraft speed exceeded? Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, great. Good job, me. It does reset, yeah. I don't think I'm going to get a good grade for this flight now, but that's okay. Oh look, it's set up all my autopilot stuff. Wait. What's different now though? Is it this? Was it this ACMD button?
Soul approach, Dynasty 162 Heavy. 1,400 feet, we have Delta.
Dynasty 162, heavy Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the in-pile transition.
QNH 1023, expect the ILS runway 34
Okay, I
left
think it
with the
is.
infill transition. Dynasty 162 Heavy.
Yeah, look at that.
EVA 172. Contact Incheon Tower 118, decimal 8. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.8, EVA 172.
Okay, alright, that makes sense. We know for next time. want to be descending here, and I want... I don't know where I'm meant to be flying.
Shoal approach SN366 Flight level 14 6 with information delta. Asiana 366 Seoul approach QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 3 for left with the inbound transition. QNH 1023 expect the ILS runway 3 for left with the infield transition. SN 366. Asiana 366, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1023. Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1023, SN 366. Dynasty 162, heavy cleared direct in pile, cross in pile at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Cleared direct infill. Cross infill at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. Dynasty 162 heavy.
Seoul approach.
Okay.
172. 13,200 feet. We have Delta on board.
So it's weird because you're on
Ava 172 Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the in-pile transition.
QNH 1023 expect the ILS runway 34 left with the infield transition. Eva 172.
Yeah, now I look at it, there's a very faint, very small
Eva
AP
172,
engage label
descend to
on these
10,000
buttons.
feet, QNH 1023.
Descend to 10,000 feet. QNH 1023. Eva 172.
We have VNet one, right? So above the buttons themselves it says AP engage, but the label on the button, when I hover over it, just says ACMD. Yeah. Let's descend a little quicker. Okay, well now I know how all this works. We can get set up for the land. Change course to 244. It's a little scary when the plane banks as soon as you move that dial. Well, hopefully we can stick the landing and I won't be punished too harshly for destroying the plane.
Asiana 366, descend to 7,000 feet. Descend to 7,000 feet, Asiana 366. Ava 172, descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Eva 172.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of our transition here.
Asiana 366, clear direct and pile, cross and pile at or above 7,000 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left.
We are still a little bit
Cleared
too
direct
high,
infield. Cross infield or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. SNR 366.
Ever 172, cleared direct in pile, cross in pile at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Cleared direct impel, cross impel at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left, Lima 172.
I mean, to be fair, the game's probably going to approach me for ignoring the air traffic control the whole way because it doesn't know what the add-on is telling me to do. Why are you stalling?
Dynasty 162, heavy, contact engine tower 118.8.
Over to tower 118.8. Dynasty 162 heavy.
I did both. I think we're missing our waypoint here. I'm sure it's fine.
Still approach Hong Kong Shuttle 648, 12,100 feet with information Delta.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648 Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the Pambi transition.
QNH 1023 expect the ILS runway 34 left with the Pambi transition. Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
I'm going to take over the steering a little bit. Just going to circle around and we're going to come back to G027 on the radar there in the top left. Passengers being sick.
Asiana 366. Contact engine tower 118.8.
Contact tower 118.8. Asiana 366.
I think I banked a bit too hard, maybe? Probably. I'm wondering if I've been descending too slowly, because it feels like we're nearly there and air traffic control hasn't told me what to do yet.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, descend to 10,000 feet.
Descend to 10,000 feet. Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Airbus 6115, cleared direct in pile. Cross in pile at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Maintain 7,000 feet, cleared approach ILS 34 left, Airbus 6115.
EVA 172, contact engine tower 118.8.
Over to tower 118.8, EVA 172.
What does report established mean? That's what I've got looking next. Maybe that's when we cross Empire. Oh, established on flight slope. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do that.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, descend to 9,000 feet.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Well, there is an approach mode button, which doesn't do anything when I try and click it, but it is there.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, descend to 6,000 feet.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Oh wait, I've switched off. Oh, okay, fuck. Why is it?
Slow approach, EVA 172, 500 feet.
EVA 172, welcome back. Continue.
Continue, EVA
So
172.
500 feet. Okay, it does keep turning off autopilot now, and I don't know why. I mean, only because I'm doing the steering. I want it to keep.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, descend to 3,600 feet.
Descend to 3,600 feet, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Let's just go back to full autopilot for a sec. change to that. I want 344. There we go.
Ava 172, turn left, heading 245.
Turn left, heading 245, Eva 172.
Glide slope established, Airbus 6115.
Airbus 6115, affirm.
Cool. You want the runway on the left, I do believe.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, descend to 2,600 feet.
Descend to
Feel like
2,600 feet.
descending
Hong Kong
now.
Shuttle 648. Store approach. Dynasty 162 Heavy. Flight level 145. We have Delta.
Dynasty 162, heavy Seoul approach. Good afternoon, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the NPIL transition.
QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the impale transition. Dynasty 162 Heavy.
Dynasty 162 heavy, descend to 10,000 feet. QNH 1023.
I mean, I've not actually been cleared to land, have I?
10,000 feet. QNH 1023. Dynasty 162 Heavy.
Ava 172, turn left, heading 145. Expect further clearance in about 27 miles.
Turn left, heading 145, Eva 172.
All aircraft be advised information echo now current QNH 1023.
Seoul approach, Jingdong 2703. Good afternoon. Flight level 141, we have echo.
Jingdong 2703, Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 3 for left with the NPIL transition.
QNH 1023, expect the ILS runway 34 left with the impale transition. Jingdong 2703.
솔 어프로치 저조 에어 212 고드 애프터는 언제로 사우전드 피트 위 해브 에코온 보워드.
I feel like we're flying over the runway here.
Jeju Aya 2122 Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the NPIL transition.
QNH 1023 expect the ILS runway 3 4 left with the infill transition. 저조 에어 2122.
I probably can, but I don't know how.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, cleared direct Pambi, cross Pambi at or above 2,600 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Cleared direct Pambi, cross Pambi at or above 2,600 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Jeju Air 2122, cleared direct Impile, cross Impile at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Cleared direct impile, cross impile at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left, 저조 에어 2122.
Unless we're in, we must just be in a pattern, right? I am on the approach frequency, yeah. Yeah, it's just weird because I feel like we've just flown straight over the runway, but...
Jeju Air 2122. Contact Incheon Tower 118.8. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.8. 저조 에어 2122.
Dynasty 162 Heavy. Descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Dynasty 162 Heavy.
It should hand me off to the tower
Dynasty
automatically.
162 Heavy cleared direct impile. Cross impile at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Cleared direct impale. Cross impale at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. Dynasty 162 Heavy.
It's the tower that gives you approach permission to land, right? Not the approach.
Jingdong 2703. Cleared direct impile. Cross impile at or above 7,000
So the
feet.
fact that I haven't been
Cleared
told to change
ILS runway 34 left.
it can't be my time to land.
Clear direct impale. Cross impale at or above 7,000 feet. Clear the LS runway 34 left. Jingdong 2703.
Soul approach TA672. Fly level 1 45 with information echo.
T-Way 672 Seoul approach. Good afternoon. QNH1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the impile
I'll stick on
transition.
this heading for now. I think I'm on a missed approach.
QNH1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the infill transition. TA672.
I think that's the airport. Okay, SI. That's the airport.
Airbus 6115.
Oh, here we go.
Contact Incheon Tower 118.8. Incheon Tower 118.8, Airbus 6115. Why did it not change? You can do it, come on. Why is it not changing? Is it because of the plane?
Soul approach QA672. Flight level 145. We have echo on board.
Hold up. Hold up.
T-Way 672 Seoul approach. QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the info transition.
QNH1023 expect the ILS runway 34 left with the infill transition. QA672.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648. Contact Incheon Tower 118.8.
Over to Tower 118.8, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
You saw it on the center console? Oh yeah, 118.8. Why is the add-on not changing me though?
Ava 172, turn left, heading 065.
Turn left, heading 065, Eva 172.
Dynasty
Something is
162 Heavy, contact
broken.
Incheon Tower 118.8.
Contact Tower 118.8, Dynasty 162 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
T-Way 672, cleared direct infill, cross infill at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
클리어드 디렉트 인필, 크로스 인필에 도어 어버브 7,000 피트. 클리어드 ILS runway 34 left.
Meanwhile, I've got
TA672.
miles of course.
Eva 172, 7 miles from Lenby. Turn left, heading 350. Maintain 1,600 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Turn left, heading 350, 1,600 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 34 left, Eva 172.
Airbus 6115, repeat last instruction.
Qingdong 2703, contact Incheon Tower 118.8. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.8, Qingdong 2703.
Airbus 6115, reading you loud and clear.
Sold approach, Airbus 6115, flight level 620.
Airbus 6115, Seoul approach, QNH 1023. Expect the ILS runway 34 left with the Enfield transition.
Runway 34 left, Enfield transition, QNH 1023, Airbus 6115. Just trying
T-Way
to...
672, cleared direct impile. Cross impile at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
kind of need to
Cleared direct infill.
turn around at
door
some
over
point.
7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. QA 672.
Now let's see if I can change. No. Okay. Maybe I've just flown out of range or something. Is that a thing?
Slow approach, Dynasty 162 Heavy. Good afternoon. 500 feet.
Oh wait, it's connected. It's connected.
Qingdong 2703, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left cleared to land. Runway 34 left cleared to land, Qingdong 2703.
Incheon Tower, it's Airbus 6115, flight level 630.
Airbus 6115, Incheon Tower, continue.
Continuing, Airbus 6115.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 1,600 feet.
Going round. Fly runway center line, maintain 1,600 feet. Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, contact Seoul, approach 119.75.
I don't know what I did, it just suddenly changed.
Talk to you in a bit.
Contact Seoul, approach 119.75. Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Incheon Tower, Lima 172. LS runway 34 left.
Eva 172 Incheon Tower, continue.
Incheon Tower, Airbus 6115, ILS runway 34 left.
Airbus 6115, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Nice. Cleared to land, runway 34 left, Airbus 6115. Okay, we are miles off course though.
Eva 172, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land. Eva 172.
Incheon Tower, TA672, ILS runway 34 left.
Okay, it does
Korean
keep
Air
changing
689 Heavy,
my,
Incheon Tower, wind 340 at 15, fly runway heading, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
I think I need to go turn this off.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude of 32,000 feet, and we're looking.
QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right.
It's just changing my radio all the time.
Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. Incheon Airport information echo 1032 Zulu. Wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more.
Incheon Tower, Airbus 6115, ILS runway 34 left.
Airbus 6115, Incheon Tower, continue.
Continue, Airbus 6115. Can I request direct to fix? Will that...
Airbus 6115, request direct to fix.
Airbus 6115, unable direct at this time.
Okay, never mind.
Incheon Tower, QA672, ILS runway 34 left.
T-Way 672, Incheon Tower, continue.
Vehicle QA672.
Eva 172, exit right at Papa 7.
Exit right at Papa 7, Eva 172.
I'm wondering if the whole blowing up the plane
Korean Air
was
689 Heavy,
broken
contact Seoul
something.
departure 121.40. Contact Seoul departure 121.4, Korean Air 689 Heavy. T-Way 672, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
I think what we'll do is we'll try and connect back up to the
Runway
flight
34
path.
left, cleared to land. TA 672.
And then I guess I just try and land manually. So how do I do? Localize and glide slope. So we've got VOR localizer.
T-Way 672, exit right at Papa 7. Exit right at Papa 7, TA 672.
T-way 672, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left cleared to land. Runway 34 left cleared to land, T-way 672. T-way 672, monitor ground 121.7, bye-bye.
Ground 121.7, TA 672.
Okay, I'm looking at Flight Sim 2021.
T-way 672, exit right at Papa 7. Exit right at Papa 7, T-way 672.
Okay. We tune into the frequency. I don't know how to do that. Everything is a YouTube video. I just need a step-by-step guide in here somewhere. Tune in the correct frequency, go light 10 miles out the right altitude, intercept the localizing glide slope.
T-way 672, monitor ground 121.7. Ground 121.7, T-way 672.
ALS frequency into nav 1. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I've seen a nav 1 button somewhere. N1 mode, is that it? Center console, this one? How do I know which one's a nav radio?
Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03, QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Incheon Airport information echo, 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03, QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Incheon Airport information echo, 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03, QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right.
I don't know what I'm
Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Incheon Airport information echo, 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03, QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo.
How do I get off?
Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right.
I'm just going to try and
Transition
go
level
this.
140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo.
I'll just turn him down a bit.
Wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo.
Oh, maybe it is something I do.
Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500.
So it does change in there, but the app isn't changing it.
1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo.
Okay, we're just gonna turn off the
Incheon Airport
Wi-Fi.
information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing
I can hear another
runways 33
plane.
left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,500. Temperature 07, dew point -03. QNH 1023. Landing runways 33 right, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Advise on initial contact, you have information Echo. Incheon Airport information Echo 1032 Zulu, wind 340 at 15. Visibility 10 miles or more, scattered at 4,000.
Okay, fine, we're back. It just like changed on its own, but
Next to heavy, wind 340 at 15, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Now the game initially cleared me to 3-4 right, but air traffic control wants me on 3-4 left. And I can see that none of the lights are on. Is this actually the runway? I think it is, because it's got the white and red lights. And I can see on the panel it is lining me up, so I think we just go for this. I think I'm doing this manually. This runway feels very short. No, I'm gonna miss this. Where was the landing gear? It normally gives me a button for landing gear. Okay, let's try that again. I'm starting to think I might never land this plane. Oh no. I feel like I lined up with the wrong runway because the lights, there were more lights on the other runway. Oh, we're going too fast again. Oh fuck, how do I... I mean, air traffic control told me the left runway, so that's what I lined up with, but I think the game wants me to land on the right. So maybe we'll go for that this time. I mean, at this point, I don't know what air traffic control is thinking of me because I've been all over the place. The poor passengers would probably be very grateful to get home. I never did find landing gear.
2500.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, exit right at number 7.
Let's have our landing lights on as well.
exit right at number 7, Hong Kong Shuttle 648.
Leftmost front.
China Eastern 2990, ready for departure.
Where? Up here?
China Eastern 2990, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 34 right. China Eastern 2990.
China Eastern
Oh,
2990, Incheon Tower, wind 350 at 16, fly runway
down
from
here.
runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Windshield.
Fly runway heading. Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff. China Eastern 2990.
Maybe it's behind the yoke.
Hong Kong Shuttle 648, monitor ground 12177.
Oh, 1,000, that's
Too
bad.
low, terrain. Too 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 low, terrain.
Oh, I'm stuck on the range side. Damn it. Don't panic, everybody. Everything's fine.
Eva 159 heavy, holding short, runway 34 right. Eva 159 heavy, hold short of 34 right, departing traffic. Roger.
Oh wait, I found order.
Sync rate.
Traffic, Eva 159 heavy.
Okay, let's concentrate on flying for a little bit. I can on the auto brake? Okay. Auto brake 1, I'm guessing?
China Eastern 2990. Departure 121.4.
Contact Seoul departure 121.
Landing gear. Okay, here we go. It's up. It's up at the moment. Okay. It's in the middle. That means I might not have had it down when we were
1,000.
landing.
Sync rate.
Okay, so where are we in relation to the airport? The airport is behind me at the moment. Well, not behind me, but kind of 7 o'clock. I'm also really quite low, so let's spool the engines back up. I'm really not following any procedure at all at this point. I'm also really hungry. I thought this flight was going to be like an hour. It's been nearly 3.
Eva 159 heavy, Incheon Tower, wind 350 at 16, fly runway heading, runway 34 right.
I've got 18% fuel left, so we're alright on fuel, but it's probably a little bit closer than they were expecting. This has been a fun learning experience though, on flying a jet. I don't think I'll do it again for a little while, but
Sync rate. 1,000. Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
I'm grateful for the mornings because we're over the sea, so we're over water and can't really see the ground. go up too high though, because I think we're just gonna come in and like YOLO land this wherever we can. Down, flaps are down. We're coming in at quite an angle, but
2500.
I'm just aiming for in between these two rows of white lines, right? I'm scared.
300. Sink rate. 200.
Oh, the lag.
100. Approaching flaps. 50. Too low. 30. Flaps. 20. Too 10. Low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
We did it. Oh, why is it speeding up? Or maybe that's the reverse thrust. I'm braking, I'm braking, I'm braking. Okay. I think we're good.
Incheon Tower, Airbus 6115, ILS runway 34 left.
Let's see what air traffic control will need to do. I've landed.
6115, wind 350 at 16, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Airbus 6115, clear to land, runway 4 left. Have I gone off the runway onto the taxiway? Clear to land, runway 34 left, Airbus 6115. I landed on the taxiway, did I? Okay. You might be right. We're still going backwards here. Let's cut the engine. Airbus 6115, request taxi to parking. The game doesn't think I've landed. Am I in the right place?
Indian Tower, China Southern 369, ILS runway 34 left. China Southern 369, Incheon Tower, continue.
You're right, the runway is over here. I didn't mean to go that fast. I think something's broken. I clicked skip to descent. I think this is going to put me back in the air, but... That's fine. Well, we can do it properly this time.
Airbus 6115, exit next available taxiway.
Okay, let's put me in a really weird position here. Exit next available taxiway, Airbus 6115. Air traffic controllers are very confused. Contact ground 121.7, Airbus 6115. Yeah, I don't know if my messing around with air traffic control had broken something, but it never triggered the landing stage in the game. So maybe I did miss a waypoint. I did also change my landing runway, which might have broken something too, I guess. Okay. Let's, where was auto brake? Auto brake's on. Let's get lined up. That was a pretty good landing if it was a taxiway though, right? I think we're a little bit low.
25.
Yeah, I don't know if the auto brake was working properly because of the whole taxiway thing. So I had to like I had to brake manually. I'm just trying to hold it level until we hit. These gates must be showing me the slope. And then we'll just drop down once we're level those. It does look like it goes quite steep down at the bottom, but I guess that happens when you're losing speed. But yeah, I think I'm really going to get a terrible grade for this now. It's going to ruin my reputation. Bye-bye. I probably won't be doing another one of these for a while. This was just so I just wanted to do one, really. And then I want to go back to building my company up. Yeah, exactly. I think probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing the helicopter flights and then work my way up to a Cessna. And do like cargo missions or something. But this has been fun. It's a little bit stressful. It's all the button pushing, yeah. I think I'd enjoy it once I know what I'm doing. I have to watch some tutorials probably, I think. Alright, we're kind of on the slope now, so I'm going to start reducing throttle. Add another notch of flaps. In my defense, the runway does look exactly the same as the one I landed on. I need to learn what the colour of lights mean.
1,000.
But yeah, this feels a decent approach. I think the ILS is probably set up correctly because I'm not having to do too much, and we're descending at a decent, steady rate. But like from far away, I don't know how you tell this is a runway. I think I need to pull up a little bit.
500.
Because like it's partly why I went around the first time because it didn't feel like a runway.
400. 300. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps.
It's very narrow.
Too low flaps. 100. Too low flaps. Approaching minimum flaps. Too low flaps. 50. 40. Too low flaps. 30. Too low flaps. 20. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low,
Oh, I might have left
flaps.
this way too
Too
late,
low,
you know.
flaps. Too low, flaps.
Beautiful. Okay, there we go. It was a runway. Oh, it wants me to turn on parking brakes. Do I not have to park? It just wants me to shut down? Okay. Yeah, why is it so badly lit? The green lights were the main ones I could see, and they're like the taxi routes. There's no side lights to it, really. Boop. How do I get the airport on the screen? There's a button above the... I actually clicked it accidentally. Underneath the screen, there's lots of toggle... It was like toggle airport indicators, toggle... I can't explain it, but there's buttons above the screen you can click. I got a C, that's not too bad. Passenger satisfaction was 18%. I am really hungry. I've run way over as well. I was planning to finish by 2 o'clock today. All that for 6 grand? What? Oh, I guess I did have to skip. Maybe I lost the no skip bonus. It was meant to be like 16. Okay, my reputation took a hit, but we didn't drop a level. I can live with that. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That could have been worse. Air traffic control, you were useless. Go away. Well, you know what? That was an experience. Are there actually flights in North Korea, do you reckon? Sightseeing tour to Pyongyang? I don't know where the border is, but... I'm guessing the game would generate them if you had it unlocked. But yeah, anyway, next time we'll go back to doing our helicopter missions, I think. We're currently at Metropolitan Police Air Support Unit with the terrible parking area. But I think I figured that out last time. I was thinking it would generate less sightseeing missions now we're getting into winter, but it does seem like there's still quite a few around the UK at least. But yeah, we'll go back to that next time. I need to go get some food. I went way over on the timing there. That was a tricky one, but the golfers must be sick of helicopters. They've had a bit of a break, to be fair. We did do it. We did do it. In all of that, I only crashed the plane once, and I landed it twice. So I think that's a positive success rate. Alright, like I say, I am really hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food. But thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Much love to you all. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will be here tomorrow, I think, playing The Sims. So enjoy that. I got The Sims tomorrow. I don't know what else. I did decide a schedule and I've forgotten it. I think we're doing Rallying Tuesday. 2 Point Museum Wednesday and Roadcraft Thursday. American Truck Sim on Friday. Marble Saturday. And maybe we'll do some more Flight Sim next Sunday. I think I'm free next Sunday. I should be around next Sunday to do some more Flight Sim. Okay. Alright. Thanks very much for hanging out, everybody. Who should we raid? Who's live? Oh, Sky is live. I haven't seen Sky live in a long time. Let's raid Sky. Sky Alice _ Whew, I need a bit of a rest after that. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Much love. I'll see you all next time. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.